I'd like to bring up first the offensive coordinator for Louisville, Brian Brom. And again, Coach, if you open him statement, answer questions, and we'll know you're busy. We'll get you out of here as soon as possible.
Appreciate it.
Okay,
Thank you. Yeah, just first off, I want to say we're very excited to be here at the Sun Bowl after a really fun, exciting season that we were pretty happy with. Close here and there in a few games, but really happy to get these guys down here for this reward down at the Sun Bowl. Get to face a great team in Washington. So far, the events and everything have been fantastic. I think yesterday at the base was a pretty phenomenal time, and a couple of our guys had some entertainment. The hypnotist, I think it was a huge hit. So guys are having a blast, and we're excited to be here. Yeah, that's the name of the game in college football now is you're really going to have to adjust in bowl season with transfer portal, opt-outs, all those type of things. So obviously our quarterback has opted out to get ready for the NFL draft. That's probably the main one where you're starting quarterback that we've had a tremendous season. Tyler Shuck was phenomenal all year. Going to have a great NFL career. I think he'll be highly thought of in the draft. Replacing him, but Harrison Bailey. Luckily, we got a guy that has a lot of experience. It's been in our system a couple years now. And Harrison, I think, will do a great job. He's really looking forward to the opportunity. He's just been looking for his chance to get on the field and show what he's learned over the last 2 years. So really, really excited to get him out there. Obviously, we had Ja'Cory Brooks, our top receiver, opt out as well to get ready for the NFL draft. But feel really strong about our receiving core. We got one back in Colin Lacey. Who ended up redshirting for the season, so he's going to be back for the bowl game. He has a lot of big play potential. Chris Bell had a huge year for us at receiver as well. So feeling good about the weapons we have. Obviously, our two young running backs, they can go. So excited to see them play in this type of atmosphere. And been pretty good with the O-line. Most of them guys sticking around and playing in the bowl game, the seniors and the underclassmen.
Kind of Martinez, 87. Bouncing off of that question, just with Isaac Brown, obviously he recorded over 1,000 rushing yards, which beat Lamar Jackson's record, right? I know you probably don't work as closely with him as Coach Barkley, but how has it been just seeing such a young guy come in and contribute to so much success?
It's been great to see. Isaac, he was a highly recruited guy out of high school and obviously has a ton of speed, and we expected a lot of him early, and he has delivered. He has come in and just worked and shown up and done whatever we asked him to do. Doesn't say a whole lot. Doesn't have a whole lot of reactions to anything, but nothing really phases him. The big lights, the big show doesn't faze him. He's kind of the same every day. So guys root for him. They want to block for him, and he does a great job when he has the ball in his hands. It's been good. I think the energy's been good. Anytime you come to a bowl game, it's a reward, but also, you want to come down here and win the game. So you try to have a good combination of, hey, we're going to do our work when it's time to work, but we're going to have fun and enjoy the experience. And I think, the Sun Bowl's done a great job of giving our guys some events to go to that have been a lot of fun, some good team bonding, and I think guys are having a good time. And a lot of times when you go to a bowl game, it's the team that's kind of the closest, that's having the best time together, and go out there and play for your brother type of thing. I think those are the teams that come out victorious.
Coach, Austin Rashford with the Sun Bowl. You guys had a top 5 offense this year in the ACC, averaging 455 yards per game. For top 3 offense, I'm sorry. With top 5 passing offense, top 10 rushing offense, but you're facing a Washington team with a top 2, only behind Ohio State in passing, but a bottom 4 rush defense. How do you plan to? What's the game plan going into the game?
Washington has a good defense. They obviously been really good against the pass, second in the Big Ten, and as far as yardage, obviously our quarterback opted out, so our running backs have been doing really well. We're probably going to, you want to establish the line of scrimmage up front. I think that's going to be the key. What are we going to do up front? Are we able to control the line of scrimmage? Are we able to run the football? If we are, then we're able to do some more play action pass, open up the pass game with the run. So a lot of the key I think is going to be up front. Can we establish that line of scrimmage? Can our big guys handle their big guys up front? If they can, should be a good day. If not, then it won't be as good of a day.
Coach Steve Kaplowitz, ESPN El Paso. You played at Louisville, so did your brothers. What's it like getting the opportunity to coach with them at a school that means so much to all of them?
Yeah, it's definitely a unique opportunity. Both being able to coach at your alma mater, but also being able to coach with your brothers at all of our alma maters. So definitely a unique situation. I think it just means more to us. We have a lot of pride in the University of Louisville and the success that the school has, that the football team has. So I think nobody doubts that we're going to do everything we possibly can to make sure we have the best football team possible, that we're going to try to go win as many games as possible. But it's a lot of fun. It's a little extra pressure, and we probably put it on ourselves, a little extra pressure to get it done. But it's a lot of fun to be able to do that in our hometown for the school that we played for.
More questions, Coach Brown?
All right.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach. Next, I'd like to bring up the defensive coordinator, Mr. Ron English. Coach?
Hope everybody's doing well. We're excited to be here. I'm excited to be here because I've been fortunate enough to coach in the Rose Bowl 3 times and the Orange Bowl. And so this bowl being the second oldest bowl there is, you can tell by the hospitality and the way the people treat you. I mean, they're pros at what they do. So it's been a great time for all of us. I think the players are having a good time. Enjoying it here, and my wife and kids are as well. So we're happy to be here, excited to be here, and excited to play.
Any questions for Coach English?
B. Martinez, 827. Coach, it's the program's second Sun Bowl trip, like you mentioned. But you guys are going to be looking to make it 2-0 here at the Sun Bowl. So just defensively, what's going to be key for you guys facing a team like Washington?
Well, Washington can run the ball, and their running back's a good player. Their running backs are good players. Their quarterback's a good player. He'll run the football. They're probably going to play 2 quarterbacks. And let's not all forget that Washington played for the national championship a year ago. So they still have some DNA on their team of guys who are those type of guys who understand winning and have won at a very high level. So our job defensively is, first get lined up and then you got to tackle and just play with a lot of spirit and pride and enthusiasm. We normally do that, and I expect us to do that Saturday. I say Saturday, but when we play.
Tiger Sharp with the Daily UW. How much of a threat does Devon Williams provide on offense?
He's tough, man, because he can run. He's fast. I mean, you watch him outrun a lot of people. He looks like he has poise out there. He can escape, and he throws the ball decent, and he'll get better and better at that as he goes. And I think he has a couple guys to throw the ball too. So, of course, he presents a tremendous challenge because, one-on-one, he's got a lot of speed. He can run.
Any more questions for Coach English?
Yeah, I guess you've been around Louisville El Paso times. You've been a lot of stops before. Just talk about what kind of brought you to Louisville.
Well, you did have to say that. Yes, I've been at a lot of stops. But I came to Louisville in 2008 as the defensive coordinator after Coach Carr retired at Michigan. I was here a year, loved it, loved Louisville. And then I was fortunate enough to reconnect with Coach Brom at Purdue 4 years ago now. And then when he came here, he asked me to come, and I was so excited that he did ask me to come. This is the thing about Louisville. I was telling somebody this the other day. Louisville wins a lot of games and a lot of big games. So they do a lot of big game hunting at Louisville. So that makes it fun because the reality is when our kids show up, they show up to win. They don't just show up to play or hoping or none of that. We show up to try to win big games. And really, Coach Brom, if you have followed him at all, I mean, he kind of does that. He kind of does that. So I love that part about being here, that you can go up against anybody and expect to win.
Coach, I know you guys just finished up practice, but what was that energy like? Obviously a few days left till the big game day, but what was that energy like?
It's been good. Our guys, I tell by communication. Like, are they really communicating with each other and all that stuff? And that's been great. And, I think it's this. It kind of felt like to me that they're like, okay, enough of the bowl festivities. Let's play football. It kind of felt like that to me today. So I think they're getting ready to play. That's what they're getting ready to do. And it's a big stage and a big game, and everybody wants to win. So I'll just remind them that, hey, look, it's getting closer to that time. We got to get ready to go.
Finish off with Steve. Thanks. Steve Kaplowitz, ESPN
Yeah.
El Paso.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your linebacking core, especially with TJ Quinn, Stanquan Clark, and Antonio Watts, been able to deliver for you all?
Yeah. Well, Watts is more of a hybrid where he plays our star position, where he could cover the slot and he can get in the box. And what I like about him is he's played for me for 2 years now, and he is going to have a chance to play at the next level because he's a big kid. He's probably 6'1", 218, 220 that can run, flexible, flip his hips, smart, all that. So he plays multiple spots. You see him outside, you see him inside, and then with TJ and Stan Kwan, TJ still has a lot of room to grow as a young linebacker. He can be more vocal and more forceful with his demands as a linebacker, and then just learning more football, which he will do. I think he'll do. And then Stan Kwan, it's now, can you put back-to-back games together? He's had some really good games, but I don't know that he's had 2 in a row. And that's a young player, right? But and that's people telling you how great you are, how that goes. So you lose your focus a little bit. But again, what I'm looking for him is just consistency. Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Coaches, thank you very much. I know there's a busy time, and I appreciate you taking some time out of practice. Okay, and good luck, and we'll see you a little bit later on.